What is going on? Welcome to No Chill Promos. How y'all doing? Hope y'all had a blessed weekend. Start off this new week. Before I get started, this whole controversy with rtruth, Law the Truth Killings, and Carlito, that's not cool. Getting packed up from the WWE, aka TKO. Just gotta do a quick shout out to all subscribers to the channel and to the followers from Rumble 422 YouTube. So thank you to whoever subbed. I appreciate it. The games slow the fuck down, but they don't stop. Keep on going, because that's what I do. And big ups to that piece of shit that wants to dislike my video on Daphne. Really? Like, really? Good for you, man. Congratulations. But enough of that nonsense. Let's get into it. So pretty much all day Sunday, I've been hearing all this news and videos of everybody and their mama talking about how rtruth and then subsequently Carlito gets released from the WWE. TKO had no plans on renewing their contracts. And I've seen a lot of people, they're pissed off. And I don't blame them one bit. For me, I'm not surprised. We see what's happening to Vince's people, right? You have Bianca Belair relegated to the fucking mid-card. Austin Theory damn near buried. Like, it's to the point of, like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing with this dude, man. You have MXM fired. Rick Boogs fired. Braun Breaker mid-card. Meanwhile, we see the Croc, the Pelican, that big-nosed bastard. Triple H continues to push his peoples. You know, your Johnny Fuckface Garganos, Tommaso Ciampas, Candice I Never Drew a Dime, Lorrays, Rhea Ripley's, Gunther's, the Cody Chodes, all these people, and yet the ratings are at an all-time low because of it. If Vince was still here, this shit would never, ever happen because he loved rtruth. And I've seen all I needed to see the way he was absolutely buried at Saturday Night Heat, aka a Saturday Night's main event. Didn't even have a chance of beating his childhood hero in a non-title match. Got his ass whooped. All this was confirmation that they're never, ever gonna seriously push Law the Truth Killings here in the WWE. I wanted to see him go over on John Cena back at Capital Punishment in 2011, but do I get that? Nope. They didn't give a fuck that rtruth was over as shit with that little Jimmy gimmick. Nah, they had to keep the ball rolling with John Cena, which is one of the reasons why I hate John Cena. Alright, I hate Cody Rhodes more, but I do hate John Cena nonetheless. He's number 2 on my shit list for shit like that. So you can't even put over Ron Cena? John Cena can't even put over Ron Cena. And people, they're gonna say shit like, oh, he was 53 years old. What do you expect? He was a jobber. It's like, well, he didn't have to be. That's the fucking problem. And we've seen a plethora of wrestlers wrestle into their 50s. You got Michaels, you got Triple H, Undertaker, Goldberg, Ric Flair, woo! The Rock. rtruth is in great shape for his age, and he can out-wrestle some people who are half his fucking age. And he could have had something with Judgment Day. He was the one that came in and revitalized that stale-ass group. I wanted him to turn heel and take over. But do we get something new and creative and original? Nope. We get the same old tired-ass retarded rtruth that's been doing the same shtick for years. And I get that he's really, really good at playing that character, but the shit got old real fast, right? And he's not like one of those actors where it's like he's so good at playing that one particular role that you can't really see him doing anything else. He's not like Anthony Starr, for instance. Like, I know he was a cop on that show Banshee. I know he was recently on that one movie with Viola Davis, taking over the White House, like G2O or whatever the fuck that shit was called. But we all know him as Homelander because he was too good at that role. Oh, now you're just another useless fucking blind guy. Just a natural asshole. Right? But rtruth isn't one-dimensional. I've seen his work in TNA. Matter of fact, he was indeed the first black TNA/NWA World Champion. Did his thing as an underrated heel as K-Quick. Even though it was on some stereotypical hip-hop shit because they think every black man has to be a rapper like Trick Williams, at least he put his own spin on it. He was a absolute savage. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And yes, I've seen that video that's been resurfacing of rtruth's old shoot interview with Conrad Thompson, or at least I think it was, talking about how it was Jim Ross and Bruce Pritchard told him straight up that pro wrestling is a white man's sport, and it still is to this day. That's why we have yet to see a black male wrestler get pushed to the equivalent of a John Cena, a Roman Reigns, a Hulk Hogan brothers, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yet to see it. The closest was Bobby Lashley, who should have been treated in a similar fashion to Brock Lesnar. He should have had that WWE title for a fucking year, minimum. But nah, we're gonna give it to him for like what, 5-6 months, take it off of him, give it to Big E. Bull fucking shit. To this day. Fuck that shit. And I know some people are pissed off at Jim Ross and Bruce Pritchard for saying that, but the way I look at it, they're just being honest. They're telling rtruth, hey, straight up, this is how it is. You know what I mean? rtruth should have been like, well, I'm here to change that. Did he? No. But let's be honest. If he tried to, more than likely, he would have got punished. We see what happens to people who go out their way to get themselves over without their permission. Like, who the fuck told you kick it over? Even though his career got pigeonholed by all the goofy shit they had him do for over the 2-decade plus career in the WWE, he is the epitome of taking chicken shit and making it into chicken salad. Even as garbage as the 24/7 title was, he made it entertaining. Anything he did, he made it entertaining. And you'd think in the industry that's predicated on entertainment that they could find something for someone that's so naturally charismatic and entertaining like rtruth to do. They don't want him to wrestle anymore, that's fine. Even though his last match is him putting over, my name's Jeff, corn on the cob. Okay, fine. He could be a GM, for instance. Have him replace Ava Raine, her non-charismatic boring ass, as a GM. That's the idea. You know, he could be a trainer. He could be an agent. He could be an ambassador. They could find some backstage role for him to do. And I know a lot of people are solely blaming Triple H for this decision. But he's not the only one. Right? As Nick Khan came out and openly stated, it's a collective. Anytime someone gets released, it's a group of them that come together and make that decision. So what that tells me is you got the blind leading the blind back there because they can't find nothing to do for rtruth. You know, that's it. After all the years of service he put into that company, that's it, huh? But don't worry about rtruth, alright? He's gonna be alright. Because there's Vincent Kennedy McMahon, damn it. He's got his new company, 14th and I. That's all about entertainment, apparently. So who better to sign than rtruth? He's gonna hook him up and give him an executive role within the company. Probably not. Alright, I'm just joking. But nonetheless, thank you, rtruth, for the years of good memories, for all your sacrifice and hard work that you put into the pro wrestling business. Whether he continues or he's done for good, best of luck to his future endeavors. That leads me to the other individual that, come to find out, got released, and that's Carlito. That's not cool. It was like, what the fuck was the point in signing him? You know, he got that crazy pop at that one Royal Rumble years ago. He had a crazy ass pop at that Puerto Rican Backlash. Now, what was that, like 2023, was it? They literally brought him back and made him an absolute fucking jobber. They took away his theme song, like, I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. Carlito, I'm talking about Carlito. They took away that fantastic theme song, stuck me in fucking Judgment Day with the likes of fucking JD, Bobblehead McDonough, and they made him a lackey to Dominic Mysterio. My goodness, what a fall from grace. You know, that's just so fucking sad. And now we've been deprived of something else. We won't get to see John Cena versus Carlito one more time. Because if you remember, over 20 years ago, John Cena got his ass shanked up in the club. Now, word is, you know, there's people speculating that it was Carlito's way that did it. See what I did there? Great movie. Benny from the Bronx, you know what I mean? Old head reference, I know. But some people speculate it was his homeboy, Jesus. We don't know. They could have revisited that story one more time, but do we get that? Nope. Because they're too busy trying to recreate John Cena versus CM Punk, because more than likely, CM Punk is going to win Money in the Bank so that they can redo their match at Money in the Bank 2011, even though both these assholes are way past their prime. But as far as Carlito, they couldn't even make him a United States or Intercontinental Champion one last time. Nah. Instead, we're going to make you a complete and utter jobber until you get released. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. Carlito deserved better, but it is what it is. So, I hope that check cleared. I hope the money was worth it. But I wish Carlito the best of luck in his future endeavors, because that man can still go in that ring. That's all I gotta say about this shit. So now I want to hear from you guys, the fine folk that watch my channel, right? How do you guys feel about rtruth and Carlito getting released from the WWE? Are you pissed off? Do you think that they could have did more, both guys? Or do you even care? You're like, good riddance. Who gives a fuck about these old ass jobbers? Like, let me know in the comment section. To those who go out their way to like and comment on my videos, thank you so very much. To those who go out their way, especially this one individual that constantly dislikes my videos, big ups to you, because I'm gonna keep on keeping on. Alright? As far as the next video, there's a bunch of shit I gotta talk about, but I still gotta do. I might knock out NXT tomorrow and then Evolve Wednesday. I'll try to see if I can knock out this Triple H Rock video that I want to do. There's a bunch of shit I gotta do, but I'll get to it when I get to it, right? But with that said, wasting up your guys' time, so be safe, be blessed, take care of yourself, protect you and yours, loved ones, stay warm, stay dry, stay frosty, but most importantly, trust in God. God be with you. I'm out of here. And until next time, adios.